Hey guys, Tim here, coach of Men Who Want More. Thanks for joining me for this live stream. And today I want to discuss with you mental toughness and my 24-hour commando challenge that I did. Where in your life do you need more mental toughness? Maybe it's in your business, in your career path, in your relationships, in and around your finances. Is it just within yourself? And you know deep down that you need more mental toughness, but you don't know where to start. And this message takes me all the way back to 2004. Started 2004, in between rugby league seasons, and there was a development squad that the team I was playing for at the semi-professional level put together. I was lucky enough to be a part of it. And part of our training that off-season was a 24-hour commando challenge. Our strength and conditioning coach at the time, Jace, one of his best mates, Damien, was just a commando here in the Australian military. And he came in along with a buddy of his, so there was two commandos and our strength and conditioning coach. And me and the boys, I think I was 19 at the time, there were 16 of us. We got broken into two groups of 8 with the challenge to last this commando challenge. And we're in Sydney, Australia, beautiful city. And the challenge was to make it from Taronga Zoo, which is on the north side, around the headlands, all the way over to Manly. And it's about 20 kilometres in distance along the headlands. And we were carrying all this shit. We were carrying boxes, we were carrying tyres, we were carrying metal frames, all this equipment. And we had nothing but ourselves and our willpower. And what made things really interesting was the commandos would try and break us. And what do I mean by trying to break us? I mean they would mentally challenge us each and every step. So regularly, I'd say every 5-10 minutes, they'd be asking us, you want to quit? Jump into the van. And on the places where there was a road, there was a van, and at any point you could jump in it and you could give up. And it was tough, and it challenged our mental toughness. And I think even though growing up through rugby league and a lot of sport, cricket and other sports, there's always that mental toughness element, I think this was the first time that I actually really understood how crucial it was to life. Not just in a sporting sense, but to life. And as I think back to 2004 and this 24-hour commando challenge that we undertook, we didn't have a choice. It wasn't like, hey guys, you can do it if you want to. It was like, this is what's happening. Now, our choice was whether or not we quit, whether or not we chose to give up, whether or not we let the circumstance of how challenging it was get the better of us. And along the way, along that 20 kilometre journey, amongst carrying all that shit, all that equipment, they also gave us challenges. So one challenge was like a mini triathlon we had to do for about an hour. Another one was they'd drop a combination of weight plates. There was a 20 kilo, a 10 kilo and a 5 kilo at the bottom of this bay. And we had to run around onto the wharf, dive in as a team and retrieve those weights. But they're too heavy to carry up individually, so we had to do it as a team, and for however long it took. So it really challenged our mental toughness. So my question to you is, where in your life do you just need more mental toughness? Now, this isn't about suppressing emotion. I'm all about expressing emotion, but there are times where you just got to buckle up and fucking find some mental toughness. Do you not? Just like then, back on that commando challenge. So the commando challenge taught me a lot about myself as a man, or as a teenager at the time, that you can handle it, that when your mindset is dialed in, when you can actually access more mental toughness, maybe through an outside circumstance like it was, then all of a sudden, the little things in life just don't bother you anymore, because you realise that you can go so much further when your mindset's dialed in. So where in your life do you need to find more mental toughness right now? Maybe it's something you need to do a little bit of thinking upon, writing some stuff down, acting upon it, so you can go to the next level in your life. And I remember to that commando challenge, we stopped at an oval in the night time. I think we started in the afternoon, and it was about midnight, and we'd been going for hours and hours and hours. And they said, okay, it was a mental challenge as well along the way, so they gave us some questions in and around the sport that we're playing. And luckily, I got it first go, me and another guy. So we got to eat. We had a little ration pack, and then they gave us sleep. And I think about an hour into our sleep, we had 4 sleeping bags between 8 of us. And we were laying there, this freezing cold breeze, because the temperature dropped at night, blowing through this oval, and there was 8 of us in each team, sleeping under 4 sleeping bags. And then about an hour into our sleep, the commandos come over to us and get up, pulled off the sleeping bags. And we're dead tired. We've been working out and carrying all this equipment for kilometres and kilometres. We're dead tired. And we wake up and they say, okay, you've got a choice to make. So we're sleep deprived. They ask us, you want 20 more minutes sleep or do you want to get up now? And we were so tired. Everyone just said, give us more sleep. So 20 minutes, which was the wrong decision in hindsight. If you know anything about sleep deprivation, it's rough. It's really rough. Maybe you got kids and you know all about it. And then we got up 20 minutes later and we were dead, and we had to pack the van, and then we had to carrying all the shit all the way around to the Manly Headlands. And then as the sun's rising, we're running up to North Head in Sydney, up this hill, and we're neck and neck. And obviously there was going to be some reward if you won it. And what the other team had done, and to this day it's a contentious between myself and the boys who did this challenge, they grabbed the trolley, because we'd been running through some shops in the middle of the morning. They'd grabbed the trolley, they'd put all their equipment in the trolley, and they're pushing the trolley up, whilst my team, we're carrying the equipment all individually, and we're battered. And myself and another guy, I remember to this day, his name was Grant, we're doing our best and really doing our best to lead the charge for our team. And we're running up to the top. We see the commandos and our coach up at the top of the hill. And as we run past, the team that we'd been leading the whole trip, the whole 24 hours prior to then, the team with the trolley came and they beat us by about 10 metres. And we're devastated. And then they said to us, great job and all that. And our base was all the way down south of Sydney. And they said, see you back then in 2 hours. So then what we had to do is spend the next 2 hours with no money, nothing but our mind to get us back. And it was across water, and so somehow we got back. We jumped on public transport and we got back. But the mental toughness that we had to show, and that I know that you've got within you, you can access. It just takes a decision. That's all it takes, is a decision to access that mental toughness. Now, lucky enough, we had a debrief once we got back from that commando challenge at our club, and they called us all in one by one and got some feedback and wanted to just ask us on how we found it and gave us some feedback. And I was really grateful and fortunate to get some incredible feedback because of the mental toughness that I'd shown. And they actually asked myself and the guy who I spoke about before, Grant, both of us, that would we consider joining the commandos in the future. And it was an incredible compliment. But the mindset that I had then, and what I've tried to do over the years, is to bring that mindset into life. Bring that mindset into life, to have a stronger mindset. Not only strong and mental toughness, but also that empathy and compassion and kindness, and bring that into everyday life, because I think that's where the real magic is. When we can put that into everyday life, not just into a short-term environment, that's where you get real progress in your life. That's where you feel like you're progressing. And if you want more happiness in your life, the word is progress. More happiness, progress. Find ways to progress more in your life, and you'll feel happier. And mental toughness is a huge key for that. So I didn't take up the commando role, but who knows, like if that option was there probably 2 to 3 years later, it could have been a real viable option for me at that time. But at that time, I was still pushing to go to that next level in my rugby league career. But that experience is an experience I probably talk in depth about once a year to somebody along my path, whether it's a friend, a family member, or somebody I'm doing business with, or whoever, or partnership, whatever it may be, because it was such a profound experience for me, and about mental toughness, about that, hey, no matter the circumstance in your life, no matter the challenge, no matter the struggle, if you have the right mindset, and the belief that goes behind that is that, hey, I can handle this. And that's all I kept on thinking all the way back then when I was 19, that, hey, I can do this. I can handle this. No matter how physically tired I get, no matter how mentally tired I get, I can keep going. I can just keep putting another step forward, 1 foot at a time, and we'll get to the end. And we did, and we conquered it. Myself, my team, and the other team, we conquered that 24-hour commando challenge. One of the best experiences of my life. So my question again to you is, where do you need to upgrade your mental toughness in your life? Is there something you've been avoiding in your life that, hey, you haven't really wanted to deal with it? Where you know that if you upgraded your mental toughness, you'd take care of that shit. You'd handle it. You'd step more into your strength. So that's my challenge for you. Kuno, thanks for jumping on. Christine, Daphne, Lucy, Anthony. Appreciate your support, guys. Really do. Share with me your mental toughness lessons that you found if you like in the comments. I'll be reading them later on. And look, I really appreciate your support. And if you've got anything that you'd like me to talk about in and around mindset and motivation, please just drop me a PM. If you need some help, you're going through some challenges and you're looking for some different insights and perspectives, then I'm here to help. So seriously, PM me and I appreciate it. I'm just reading some comments here. Thanks, Kuno. Appreciate it, guys. And look, mental toughness is built. It's built over time, whether you're looking at it from a business standpoint, a sporting standpoint, just a life, friendship and relationship standpoint, upgrading your money mindset. It's all built from a base of having a mental toughness that you can do it, that belief in yourself. And once you continually build that within yourself and you start to care less about what others think of you or may think of you, then all of a sudden your life goes to another level. So I hope this message today served you. If it has, please comment and share. Appreciate it. And guys, it's your time to step in your strength and be the best man you can be.